Hey guys, Tonester back. I have a replay for you today in the T-34-3. I just want to let you know that I've been busy at work and unable to record, but I've been playing a fair amount, and actually, so I guess I could be recording, but instead I've been playing. But I wanted to talk about this game. This is an ace tanker, and it's in my T-34-3, and we are top tier here. So one of the keys, this is Encounter, and the map's Corellia, I think. Yeah. And so the cap circle's in kind of an unusual spot. You can cap, and if guys do not take this area over here in the corner in A2, you can kind of cap for free unless you can get spots through the middle here. So at any rate, we're top tier and we need to make a difference. And we have me versus a Barask, which is a bad matchup, and I kind of expect that Barask to sit on this rock here and shoot me as I cross. So you're going to see that I play that accordingly. It turns out he's AFK, unfortunately, and this turns into a raffle stomp. But I want you to notice some of the things as I'm playing. Let's go ahead and get the replay started, because So this side of the map matters because it is Encounter, and if you don't have good angles on the cap, it's hard to reset it. So let's see. Let's change this here to where we can see the people. And you'll notice that most of the team is heading my direction, but I far outstrip them in speed. And so what I don't want to do is get too far ahead of my team. Right? Because if I get up here and I get rushed down, up here is a hard spot to fight in a T-34-3, only because I don't have the gun depression to fight people there. So what you're going to see me do is I'm going to stop up here and see if I get lit and fire into that bush right there when I'm semi-hole down. I'm kind of just peeking around that corner to see if I get lit. I do not get lit. So that allows me to cross for free, right? I'm kind of surprised nobody is there. But then I'm going to go ahead and stop again and wait for my team, right? I want to get to where I've got gun depression in case I need to fight something. The only thing I could perhaps see up here would be the Barask. He obviously is not going to show up here. But now that I've got team to help me, now I'm willing to push this. And most of the time you'd push around this bottom rock, and there's 3 arties, right? And so I do not want to push down below this bottom rock. So I'm coming around this corner, and I come around a little too fast and furious, and we do eat a shot of damage. But we've got this heavy tank that is... well, 2 heavy tanks, but they're both tier 6, and so we're just going to work these guys down as quickly as possible, right? And so we take one out, and we're just poking to expose to 1 tank, and we're really trying to just use our turret here, right? And we're able to kind of pull out enough to bait him into shooting our upper plate, and we're able to kill him. Now, I did see that there's an IS-6, and it looks like that IS-6 is going to the cap. And so I want to just make sure that if he is out here, that we're going to slow him down. And it turns out that he ends up leaving that area, and we get a nice shot into him. The Scorpion G is taking off. It's actually a regular Scorpion. We're just going to take a pot shot. Spoiler alert, that does not land. But we've got an overwhelming force here, right? And our arty is starting to do a little bit of work. And I just don't want to get hit by that Scorpion. Anything else I can take a hit from, but not that Scorpion. And I just want to point out how focused these guys are on the enemies in front of them. Right? And I have shots on this T-28 HTC, and I probably should have taken that shot in retrospect, but regardless, we're just going to fight this out, try and get as many guns out of the game, and suddenly it's 6-1, right? So that early damage really counts. And we're able to take our time and shoot the rear end of the IS-6. And at this point, the game's over, and we just need to be pushing forward and pushing the W key and killing any remaining tanks. So I'm pretty sure that Scorpion's going to be up here, up top somewhere. And we do get lit, so we're going to dive down into the low ground. And I'm going to switch ammo types here while I'm in this dip. Because I know that if there's a Scorpion G up here, he's going to be focused on those guys, even though I got lit, right? And I can use this bush to kind of poke up and see what I can see as a tracer comes through. And this HE is going to turn out to be great. Now, the HE on this does 530 average damage, 61 millimeters of penetration. And I use it very, very often against Barasks and against other lightly armored tanks like the Scorpion G. So we're able to take him out, and we're just going to push for the Scorpion G. Now, in retrospect, he only has 245 health. I would be much better off using standard rounds here. But nevertheless, we're able to catch one of these arties, and I aim as long as I dare, and we do not get the kill. But we're up to 3,500 damage, 4 kills, and there's still 2 arties left. So again, early damage, right? That's what works best. If you can get some early damage, especially when you're top tier, it's going to really help your team. Now, I have an idea that this guy's on the other side of the rock. Otherwise, he probably would have fired at me. So I act like I'm going one way, and I end up going the other. I thought maybe he was going to be to the right, which is why we did that, came that direction. So that's 6 kills, and I'll get a Pascucci's medal out of that. Let's look at the after-action report on this. Plates, we did get a ace tanker here. We also got a Pascucci's, we got a high caliber, and we got a top gun out of that game. We were top of the team with 4,200 damage, and of course 6 kills with 1,518 base XP. And we ended up firing 15 shots, 13 hits, 12 pens. One of those shots was actually a splash on the arty, so we did do some damage. We only blocked 220 by armor and 1191 by assistance. So that's basically, what's that, 5,400 combined. And we had a personal reserve going, so we had 118,000 credits on a non-premium account. So we're happy with that. And 3,100 total XP because it was on a double. So thanks a lot for watching. We hope to catch you next time. I do have one more replay if I can get the thing working. Having a little bit of trouble with it. Thanks again, and that's it, I guess. Toaster out.